Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to my very average World of Warships channel. And thank you. So, I don't know how to say it, man. Look, if anybody knows how to pronounce the name of this ship and could spell it out phonetically in the comments, I would really, really appreciate it. Because I'm going to keep calling it the Blucher, and I'm sure that that's wrong. But I finally got a game at tier. I was curious. I just got the ship yesterday. I've played maybe 5 or 6 games in it, and they're all up tiered, super ships, all that other good stuff. And even though this is an incredibly solid ship, that's the best way I can describe it. Is that, in my opinion, it is incredibly solid. It is a souped up hipper. That's it. That's what it is, man. This thing is a very, very souped up hipper, or a what else go? A very mobile Hindenburg. It's one of those two things. And I was wondering what kind of damage farming I could do in this one, because I don't usually do that, man. I don't care about damage. I care about wins. I want to win games. So I wanted to try it out and see if this thing could actually how competitive it can be and how it will play early game, mid game, and late game. And this turned out to be a really, really good example of what this ship is capable of. And when I say versatile, I mean incredibly versatile. This thing will fill any hole in the game as the game evolves. Now, I would never really do what I'm doing right here, but I know my spotting range, my detectability range is about 1.5. I wasn't sure what that mayhem was going to do right there, so I wanted to, at least compete for the cap. I didn't know my man here was going to be doing this, so this came as a little bit of a surprise, but I wanted just to really, really put it through its paces and see what it could do. So yeah, immediately, obviously, I'm gonna fire. We're chipping at the cap points right now, so that's fine. I held off on this shot because I got the AP loaded. I wanted to see if we can get any kind of real good pen with these things or not. It's German. They're German 203s. All right, they're strong guns. There's no real issue with these things here. You get performance out of them. I was hoping for some citadels, and I thought I made the shot the right way, man, but it just was not cooperating. But all in all, I kept moving here. I kept my angle. I know where their DD is set up. If we can eliminate anything from this cap, I think we did catch one there. If we can eliminate anything from this cap, man, that just makes this game a whole hell of a lot easier moving forward. I don't think I got this one. Yeah, I would have, but yeah, the rest of the team that's still stacked up behind the island. So I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to be in this position. I don't want to be the only guy that's being shot at. But if your team is not going to commit and help you out, someone's got to, right? Someone's got to go with the cap. So that was it. I left myself out there as the prime target. I trust the armor and just wanted to see what was going to happen here. So I don't remember what all DDs are in this thing, but I honestly, I really didn't care. It was time to bully a little bit, and I wanted to hold off on my shot. I see the Gasson out there. I didn't want to be the only thing that he is shooting at, so just kind of held off my shot. I got my hydro going. I was gonna hope to push into that smoke with that good German hydro and just reveal him, but it didn't work out. Everyone's kind of spread out. If you see that they're pushing into B cap, there's a reason that you don't push B cap on this map, because you're gonna end up in this crossfire situation. It gets a little bit ugly, and yeah, you get to see this a little bit later in the game. But I'm gonna chip away at anything that I can chip away at this point. I'm already exposed. The DD out there has me spotted, so it really doesn't matter. So you might as well go ahead and throw get some damage out there while you can. And this is what we were trying. I also really wanted to stress the guns. I wanted to see what they could do. So started going a little bit off the rails here. I felt entirely too exposed with 2 additional battleships pushing into here. I was like, yeah, it's time to go. So we chipped them. I'm waiting for the hits to come. If they're not going to shoot at me, I'm just waiting to bow in as soon as they fire. This thing is very, very maneuverable. for, and I'm not set up with like with like super rudder or anything like that. It is just a very, very maneuverable ship, and I wanted to take advantage of that. So the only thing I was thinking here is please don't get zipped and try to keep them back. Just try to keep them up there, right there, sitting on top of B as long as I can, so that you get a crossfire going from C and A. That was it. That was my whole thought. The Mayhem blessed me with smoke here, by the way. You never get that anymore. I do it all the time when I'm playing DDs, but nobody ever does it for me. So it was a little bit odd when they did. Oh, and the gun range is about 18.5 kilometers, but we also have spotting aircraft. I have spotting aircraft up right now, so our range is about 22 kilometers. So you get that good Hindenburg, HE farming from distance feel to it. That's always fun. And there we go. So as soon as I got spotted in the smoke from smoke firing, I knew that my man there was close enough. I didn't glance him then. That was unfortunate. I didn't glance. I didn't catch him on the mini-map, man. I was too focused on this damn French battleship. So that was it. I was just trying to light some fires and move on. I'm going to go back around, reevaluate, and start taking a good look over there at B. I'm not going to push up in a cruiser into 3 battleships. Call me silly. I want to make some damage on this. The whole point of this video is to see if I can really get the numbers up at tier. So, but I don't want to throw the ship away either. I'm amazed at this point that I'm still was undamaged up until that one hit right there. I basically had no damage done to this. So I got a break. I really got a break with these guys not firing away at me, just ignoring the cruiser. And yeah, so C is in good shape. A is clearly in good shape. There's is another DD sitting out there. It's not my problem. I pushed him out of the cap. That was good enough, and now it's time to try to keep the pressure going. That's it. That's all I wanted to do was keep the pressure going. And yeah, there's the Yumahari sinking our guy. Don't blame the DD, dude. I see it over there in the comments. Thanks, DD. Don't blame the DD, bro. All right, that's on you. You wanted that big push instead of securing the area. That was kind of your call on there. So ship wise, we're all more or less tied up. They've sunk ours, we've sunk theirs, but I figured with the 2 caps it's going to swing it, but I wanted to put some pressure on B. I wanted to try to keep them at B any way that I could. Anything that I could do, just chipping away, anything that will keep them in the middle. That's it. That's all I was looking for, is just keep those guys in the middle. We got crossfire from A, crossfire from C. I know the game doesn't tend to get that tactical, but it should be, all right? Because if you actually play it like that, your win rate's going to go way up, and you're going to have a hell of a lot more fun playing. So chipping and HE farming and all that is not exactly thrilling, but you got to do something while you're out there. So this guy, I haven't seen a Siegfried in like forever, and I did spot that Marco Polo. I knew he was shooting. This ship does 40 knots. This thing will do 40 knots with the engine boost going. So it will definitely get out there and start making a mess. It's a lot of fun. But because of the speed, I'm not as until people really get used to this thing and are aware that this thing will do 40 knots. I wasn't as concerned about any shot from distance, anything over 15 kilometers. I wasn't as concerned about that. So my thought at this point is let people do what they're doing over there, go all the way around behind the island, save as much of my ship as I can, and start pushing right there between B and C. That was my idea. That's why I'm going here. It's why it's this portion of the video is a little bit boring. But that was my thought process, because they're starting to consolidate over to that side, and I wanted to try to keep the pressure on them. I want them there, but not pushing in. I want them wasting time, because right now we have the 2 caps. Time is on our side, not their side. So there's no point in really trying to rush in there. So we cleared B, so we took the B cap. That was no help, no thanks to me. All I did was run people out. I didn't actually do any of the capping. But I know that they're consolidating up there around C, and I want to be in the position for it. So I hadn't tried any like torp runs or, the suicide into battleship torp runs. I hadn't tried any of that yet. I was really curious. I was just really curious if the damn thing would hold up. So I'm just continuing my chip fire, and I see what they have up there, and I want to engage it. I felt that we were in a good spot in this game, even though the score doesn't reflect it yet. Tactically and from positions, we're in really, really good shape here. They're kind of spread out a little bit. We are consolidated in B, so we're setting out to really kind of push. And I was hoping that somebody would come with me. That was it. I was hoping that other people saw it the way that I saw it so that I could get some support up there. I wasn't worried about getting sunk. And that, obviously, that always makes the game a little bit easier when you don't care. Look at that miracle fire there. But I wanted to give them something else to worry about. And where I say the ship is mobile, that's what I mean. This ship is mobile. Now, I was really, really hoping here. I was really, really hoping here to get some kind of broadside off from this guy. And by the way, that's just good tactics to change up to keep changing your speed. You guys are vets, you know this. If you're watching World of Warship videos, you play the game. So here, I think I realized that I may have made a mistake, but it was too late. We were committed. So I got the Siegfried there. I got the battleship up there, and then we found the Yager. So I knew torps are coming from everywhere. And it was just time to hit them. I mean, that was it. That was I was bow into them, so if I didn't believe, I think that ship has 380s, so I figured I could at least hold up to a couple of volleys. But once he fired, I knew I had 25 seconds to go ahead and get it together. So AP was loaded, so let's just go ahead and roll in the AP. Here's another one. Good angle. Really, no real damage. You know, I mean, he got overpen he got some overpens, but no real damage. So I just wanted to keep myself and be able to move either direction if I had to move either direction here. Obviously wanted to get my other turrets in, but I was concerned about that Siegfried. I was like, I wasn't sure what he's going to do. And that's it. I mean, we're bow in, we're committed. We sink the battleship, it sinks us. My secondaries were going, so the Siegfried was obviously coming around. But that's it. We're committed now, and just seeing how it holds up. I didn't believe for a second my secondaries would kill that thing. Not even close. But that did. You know, we popped them, and then I did not get that one, even though I would have. So that would have been a nice little double strike. It didn't work out, but that would have been a pretty cool double strike. So now, how quickly battles turn. We all know it. We all play it. It's just kind of funny how quick battles turn. So I stuck around here, get the C cap, and then we're going to push across the map and clear out whatever's left. Our guys are still consolidated around B. We really, really executed them there at C. That was sucked for them. I was assuming I was dead, but RNG was very nice to me, and I kept my bow at the biggest threat. I thought the Siegfried was just going to rip the guts right out of this ship, but I don't know. Angles, got lucky. I'll take it. That's about it. I'll just say that I got lucky. So another good example of the range of this thing. So with the spotting plane up there, you're reaching out well over 20. And it makes it playable when you're up-tiered. And you might as well accept the fact that you're going to be up-tiered. I don't know what it is with matchmaking anymore, but I consider Tier 8 and Tier 9 the hands down the funnest tier for this entire game. And you don't get a lot of games at it. So when I got one, obviously, here we are. I wanted to take advantage of it as much as I can. Now, the damage is not world record setting or anything like that, but the damage that I did up there was very, very timely damage. So it played well. This is just farming. There's nothing to this. We're just farming damage now. But the damage that I did do when I did it was very, very timely and effective. And I think that's kind of what I go for whenever I'm playing like this. So yeah, that's about it. We farmed up. We showed every aspect of this ship, what it can do. It's got that German love. If you happen to be bowing in on something, it's going to give you that. It's going to give you that wonderful German love that we've had on the Hindenburg forever and ever. And it held up. It held up at tier. Granted, I was fighting a tier 8 battleship, but let's not get nuts. We always you're tier 9, you're gonna win. There is nothing saying you're gonna win that fight. All right, 380s. All that thing had to do was hit you once, and that's pretty much it for you. So didn't get a whole bunch of kills, but I think we enabled some, and just kept pushing them around, not bullying, but keeping battleships afraid of fire, and it worked out. So I like the ship. I think it's well worth the grind. Highly recommend if you haven't played it or had the opportunity, do take the opportunity for it because it's a lot of fun, and games are supposed to be fun. It doesn't have that shtick. Everything else out there has that shtick. The light cruisers, heavy cruisers, everything has its thing. This thing really does not have its thing. You have to you have to play it to whatever role you happen to be in at whatever time you happen to be in it. So even though I did what I could, I thought we were going to be in better shape, but I'm pushing the battle. We get the loss on it, but a fun game all around. Tons and tons of damage, and that's. Oh, I'm sorry, we did get the victory. I thought we got the loss. Well, I'm looking at the score up there. I thought we got the loss. I think it must be flipped in the replay or something. But there you go. So hope you enjoyed it. Questions, comments, please put them down below. Somebody please tell me how to pronounce this. I don't know how to pronounce this ship. If you could help me out, I would certainly appreciate it. And there you go. We got second place. The ship definitely performed the way it was supposed to perform. I couldn't have been happier about it. Detailed report. We didn't get much secondary damage, just a little bit of chip shot. But well balanced between HE and AP. 35,000 fire damage. Happy as hell with it. So anyway, that's it, guys. Appreciate you watching. We will catch you on the next one. Until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your warships. Cheers.